Oh, hello, everybody, and welcome to the inaugural episode of Batshit. And welcome, Finn Bugden.
How's it going, Tori?
It's great,
Finally,
going
we're
great,
here.
mate. Hey,
Finally. Can't wait.
finally, we've had a few tech
The bat
issues,
shit.
but I'm keen for Batshit too. So I'll say a few good days to the crowd, considering the audience is very much a part of this show.
Mm.
Um, Welcome to Sarah. Good to see you in first. We've got Armchair Detective MI5 hanging out. Veruca's salty salt looking very suspicious. Also got to say g'day to nobody else, but that's it for the moment who are chatting anyway. So Batshit, it is the inaugural episode. This is going to be a weekly show every Wednesday. The time might change a little bit. Hey, Deb. Deb's just cruising on in. So yeah, every Wednesday there will be an episode of Batshit.
Fantastic.
It's
Did
pretty
you say
exciting.
Thursday or Wednesday?
What was that,
Definitely
mate?
Wednesday.
And basically what Finn and I are going to be doing is looking at some stories from around the world. We're looking at current affairs. We're looking at news stories, some YouTube shenanigans. Finn isn't part of the communities that I mingle around in, so he's going to get a bit of a lesson in some of the crazy shit that happens on YouTube. And part of this show involves audience participation. At the end of each episode, we're going to award the Golden Batshit Trophy to whoever everyone in chat thinks deserves it. And we're also happy to drop a link and take on any calls. If any of you in chat have stories you want to share about something batshit that happened during the week, and that story can also be a contender for the Golden Batshit. It's pretty exciting stuff.
Which are we going to do at the end, like where we read out the comments?
Yeah, absolutely. There'll be. You mean the comments from chat, or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll be getting them to vote. They'll all be
We'll be
voting on.
we'll be reading the comments.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
It's very much we're all in this batshit crazy show together. Now, many years ago when I first discovered that you could go live on YouTube, it wasn't long before I realized there are a lot of batshit people on YouTube. And I have collectively referred to the communities that I hang out in, which are true crime, a little bit of drama, a few other channels, a bit of cooking and whatever. But for the most part, the true crime and drama communities combined, there's a heap of batshits. And I've collectively referred to them as the batshits. Finn takes a lot of interest in world news, especially politics. Big fan of some pollies, aren't you, mate? And Finn and I also met because we are equally repelled by mainstream media.
Yeah, it's a pretty good statement.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say I'm a fan of the politics, though. Definitely keep my eye on them.
You definitely
don't
do.
agree with them.
You definitely do. Howdy doody, Nicola. Good to see you. And Punky Banana as well. So, Armchair Detective's off to work. That's a shame, but keep an eye on us. You might be able to throw a few votes in. Hey now, says Veruca. So the first, we might kick it. What do you reckon? Get straight into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Now
So basically, for the people out there, we're going to show off some contenders for the Batshit Award.
Yeah.
And then towards the end, we'll count up the votes. Whoever gets it, that's the winner.
Now, what have I done with your little
I've been sending you links all day. I hope you got them all.
No, and there's too many for us to do all in one night. We're gonna try to do 5 or 6. I've got
That's
to get
good
you,
now.
Joe. We're kicking off with Joe Biden.
Oh, what did this idiot say? I've already forgotten.
Well, you'll be reminded when I find him. Okay. So I'll just get this up and we'll be sharing the screen shortly. So number 1 is Joe Biden. I will be recapping throughout, but when we go to vote, you'll basically be voting the name. So like if you like this one at the end, you'll just put Joe Biden in chat. Coach Clearfloss, g'day. Is that a huntsman back there? Here, it's a door handle. I'll
I might
open
be
it so it
fucking with you,
doesn't.
Tori.
Who's
Well,
got?
can we swear? Is swearing allowed?
We can certainly swear. I mean, we're talking about fucking
Yeah.
batshits. We're going to swear a lot. What did this idiot say? I like discount Jon Snow.
Oh, discount. How dare you, sir?
You've been called Jon Snow already, Finn.
Oh, that happens at least once a day.
You know nothing, Jon Snow. All right, so let me get this little Biden grab up. Now, this is only 32 seconds, so it might have to be played a couple of times, but just going to do a bit of sharing. First contender in the batshits. Now, this show is a rapid show. Like, we're aiming to try to keep it to about an hour. There's no fucking around here. But this is the first offering that Finn came up with.
Great channel. Oh, no audio.
Wait. It started without me. I was just making sure I was sharing it. All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Great channel, by the way.
One Burgundy will read anything that is put on that teleprompter. And when I say anything, I mean
A lot of innovation. Because of the actions we've taken, things have begun to change. End of quote. In the past 3 weeks.
Oh, fuck, he's so retarded. Sorry, I don't know
that. Not that word. Now we'll play it one more time for the people in the back.
This is a strong contender.
Will read
Definitely a good
anything
contender.
that is put on that teleprompter. And when I say anything, I mean
A lot of innovation. Because of the actions we've taken, things have begun to change. End of quote. In the past 3 weeks. End of quote.
What in the name?
So
The editing of that video is so good as well.
Yes,
Brilliant.
but no R word, Finn. That's
Okay.
already a big no. So there we go. That's the first contender. Oh wait,
May God protect our troops when I'm heading.
gee, more of
Now
them.
that's a very strong contender. I could see that one winning, but there's
Look,
others coming.
there's
And I've seen
plenty
behind the
coming.
curtain.
There's
So I
plenty
know
coming.
it's.
Now,
I know what else there is.
apparently I was batshit crazy yesterday. Will I be nominated?
Ooh. Votes. Everyone, vote.
I can't even remember what I was yesterday, what I did to earn that title. G'day, Joey M. Wilson. Good to see you, Groover. So there was Joe Biden reading out the auto prompter and included the words end of quote. Didn't he, in the last couple of weeks, also, when he was over at that big gathering of leaders, continually ask people if he was allowed to say things and do things? And they're kind of like, you're the president of the United States of America, do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah. There was one video I saw where the French Prime Minister, he was laughing because as soon as the interviews were done, all of the media, you'd call it, just start going off. And then this dude doesn't know what to do, so he just starts laughing. And then Biden's sitting there in his robot way, just like it's all normal.
It's kind of a bit
Ridiculous.
weekend at Bernie's, isn't he? I feel like he's.
He is. I feel bad for him if he wasn't a douchebag.
I mean, Macron
Can we
was
say
ready.
that?
Macron was ready to strangle Scott Morrison, so maybe Biden
Who is it?
provided some comic relief. So that's our first contender for the show, is a bit of Biden, classic Biden, doing what he does best, making an absolute dick out of himself. That was his attempt at doing some ad-libbing. Now we're going to cross over to some Australian mainstream media now, and a story that made it into the press. How do I find this one? This is a tricky one to find. Windows, perhaps. I can see. Why can't I see the other one? Interesting. Why can't I see it? I'm batshit crazy. Oh, dang it. It was a little article that you sent. Actually, if I take this one out, because I'm showing this through Paint, and I had 2 Paint things open, so hopefully it might pop up now. No, it's not showing. Oh, dude. I don't know how to fix it because it's sitting there. Might have to come back to that one. That was the kid with COVID. Basically, in mainstream media in Australia, there was an article, child lost to COVID, a Victorian child aged under 10 became Australia's youngest person to die with COVID-19. But when you get to the last paragraph, it was revealed that coronavirus wasn't the reason for either his hospital admission or his death. Finn, that was your offering. Are you now silent again? Uh-oh. Oh, no. John Howard's not looking that bad now, is he? This is Finn. Finn and I didn't do a tech run before we started, which is why we started late. And while Finn's sorting his shit out, let me play you a creepy video I found on YouTube the other day. These aren't contenders for the batshits. This is just the intermission. Imagine these chicks coming into your bedroom in the middle of the night. I've got to stop them. They're freaking me out. Are they freaking anyone else out? Like, seriously. Yeah, Punky Banana, exactly. They're so freaking... Coach Clearfloss, what, would you like the whole troop just coming in and floating around the end of your bed? Some men might like it. I don't know how they do it. Little teeny-weeny steps. Yeah, it is freaky. All right, Finn's back. Let's see how we go. Welcome back.
Oh, my God. I'm so sorry, guys.
That's all right. While you were away, I shared this with everybody.
Oh, I was watching.
Oh, right. Not so much batshit, more creepy.
Are these Russian?
How do they do that? Is it like little teeny tiny steps?
It must be.
What if they...
Hundreds.
How would you feel if you're lying in bed at 2 o'clock in the morning and you hear this tiny rustling noise and turn on your light and there's one of these chicks doing this floating thing at the end of your bed?
Fucking hell.
I know.
Are these guys going in the batshit?
No, they're not. I just, by pure chance, I thought I will have something on standby in case we need intermission. You know, if you suddenly go, oh my God, I've got to go to the loo or whatever. I thought, well, we might as well have something lined up. And that was what I chose. So, yeah, that was the second contender for batshit, is the story that made Australian mainstream media with the headline "Child Lost to COVID."
Yes.
But he actually had pneumococcal meningitis. He did actually have COVID, but that wasn't what killed him.
And it wasn't what he was admitted for us either.
No. So yeah, a bit of false reporting there. Punky Banana would become an instant ninja if she could do that floaty thing. Everybody float. All
You couldn't
right.
bring up the photo of it?
No, it's not sharing. It's open, but when I go into,
You can't share screen?
I just had to get rid of the floaters. When I go into share screen, and it would be in Windows, it's not showing in there.
Yeah.
I can see StreamYard and I can see my desktop. Actually, hang on a sec. I'm just going to.
We're having a boomer moment here, guys. It was me before. Now it's Tori's turn.
Well, it's open in Paint, but Paint isn't. Paint is showing up. It was showing up in the window before, but it was showing the logo that I created for this, this episode. But let me see if I can save it to my desktop.
Bear with us, guys. It's worth it. This article it's real. It's something
And then
else.
where's it from, Finn? Do you remember? Do you know? Because it doesn't
No,
have
I can't remember. I just
Okay.
screenshotted it.
I've got way too much shit on my desktop. Where is it?
It would be good if
Where
we
is
could
it?
find out the author as well. That'd be interesting.
I think
give
his
the,
name's on it. It's Martin somebody.
They could be one of the winners.
I saved it on my
Nominate the
desktop.
writer.
Got too much shit on my desktop, so just bear with me again. I'll pop it into pictures. But I don't know why it's not letting me show it. Don't send me pictures again. They're shit. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can find the fucker. Okay. You better tell me I'm amazing.
Oh, you did it, did you?
Yep. So it's Mitch, sorry, not Martin, Mitch. Mitch Ryan.
Mitch.
Sweet
Oh,
dreams.
I can't see it. You got to zoom out a bit.
Hang on a sec. I'm just saying to someone, hello to someone in chat. Good night, just me. Thank you for popping in.
Good night.
I've got to zoom it.
Zoom out a bit, yeah.
Really?
I mean, we can only see the first half of the article. If you can you scroll down?
Yeah, but that's all that's open.
Oh, no, I mean, like, scroll down in the actual Paint.
I am. You're not
I don't see
seeing
it moving on my end.
That's
Oh,
right.
you closed it. You didn't scroll down.
Hang on a sec, dude. Oh, God. He is the reason we started late. And
Yeah, no, I take full responsibility.
because he sent me shit while we've been live, I'm saving this friggin' thing, and for some reason it's saved twice. Can you see it now, mofo?
A little bit. If you can scroll down just a little bit more, it'll be perfect, just so people can read it. But yeah, if you draw your attention to the highlighted green section. However, it was revealed that coronavirus was not the reason for either his hospitalization, admission, or death.
No, and yet the headline, Child Lost to COVID-19 by Mitch Ryan.
Now, I'm not laughing at COVID. I'm laughing at the ridiculousness of this story that unless you read it, it's not going to show up, you know?
No.
Stupid. Absolutely stupid.
And the thing is, the first sentence, a Victorian child aged under 10 has become Australia's youngest person to die with COVID. Most people wouldn't go, oh, not of. And then they've got previously the youngest person to die later in the article with the virus was a 15-year-old boy from southwest Sydney in August. But yeah, this kid, sad that he died. He was only a little tacker. But absolutely nothing to do with COVID and the headline. There we go. So that's contender number 2. Geez, that was a lot of hard work. I hope it's worth it.
So we're nominating the author. Is that who we're nominating?
Yeah, Mitch Ryan.
Perfect.
But we can just call it COVID Kid. We'll keep it short at the end. You know, I don't want to get too in depth. Hey, Jack, good to see you,
fair
Groover.
enough.
Poor old armchair detective MI5 still freaked out about about the dancers. Now, this next one, Finn's not going to mean much to you, but a lot of the people that are in chat are part of either the true crime or drama community in the YouTube worlds.
Okay.
Now, we were all following a case. Did you hear about the murder of Gabby Petito out of America, a girl that was
Is that podcaster lady that went missing?
van life? Yeah, just driving around with her fiance, Brian Laundrie.
Yeah. I heard about it. I didn't follow it, so I don't know what's
That's
going
all
on.
right. You don't need to know much about it except that Gabby, unfortunately, was found dead. And the cause of death was strangulation and essentially homicide. The fiance takes the van, steals her ATM card, and drives back to Florida where his parents are. And fuck knows what he told them. But at the end of the day, not that long ago, his remains were found in a park, and it was confirmed by dental records, which is 100% accurate, that he was the partial skull and mandible with a couple of teeth on it they found in this park. Anyway,
So they're both dead?
They're both dead.
Shit.
Today, it came back that the DNA was his and that the cause of death was suicide by gunshot.
So he killed himself?
Correct.
Holy shit.
And this isn't part of the batshit. This is me just giving you a little bit of a backstory. So, a couple of YouTubers, even when his partial skull was found, believed that he's still alive and have been going live saying the guy's still alive. And I'm like, one way to make sure life isn't great is to try and live it as a partial skull. He's like, he escaped. It was a cover up. The parents helped him escape. The cops were in on it. Everyone, like, he's off living his best life in Mexico as a partial skull, reclining in a deck chair with a margarita.
So pretty much what's happened is he's strangled the girlfriend for whatever reason. And
Allegedly.
Well.
But there was video footage of him. It was an abusive relationship.
Yeah. And so his parents help him escape. He goes to the middle of nowhere. And then he's hiding out there for a while.
Time out. No. I don't believe the parents helped him escape because we don't know what he told them.
Okay. But he runs away and he's essentially living in the middle of nowhere for a while.
Well,
and then
no.
he kills him.
We don't know, Finn. He went hiking. I reckon he did it within 10 minutes of getting there, possibly, or maybe, a few hours after he got there.
Oh, wow.
Because the next thing that happened was his parents reported him missing. But anyway, we're now fast tracking to number 3 batshit of this episode, who is
We're smashing through him.
Yeah, who is this YouTube creator called Molly Golightly. She's one of the ones who believes he's still alive. I went live today about it because I'm angry about it. It's like she believes that mainstream media, reputable media sources, all the cops involved, the FBI, the parents, everyone is in on this, and they all helped him escape, and they are essentially fooling the public. And we're all, anyone that saw, that he died by suicide and believes it are fools. Like, we're all believing this shit. And I went into her chat today and just said, I just want to know the motive. Why would all of these law enforcement agents and agencies and journalists all be covering this up? Why, like, this puny, balding, 20-something wanker, he didn't have any money in his bank, so he had to steal the girlfriend's ATM that he'd allegedly just murdered so he could get back to Florida. He had nothing going for him at all. He was 20-something and had posters of bands on his bedroom wall stuck up with blue tack. Like, loser. The Laundries aren't gazillionaires, so why would all these people be doing this? And she didn't answer.
They've got no family connections? Not connected to the Bushes or the Kennedys or something like that?
No.
No family connections?
No.
Not hanging out with Ghislaine? No one?
So, nothing. Yeah, I did see MGL on Wife Swap. So I'm going to play a little 2-minute video from another YouTube channel called Hartley. Just a little clip of it, just to get everyone up to speed in case they missed Big Juicy. She was on Wife Swap, which is an American reality show. But she is contender number 3 for Batshit. Now, I know that you're not really in on this stuff, but you You might look at this Finn and go,
she might win. Yeah, who knows? I think I know who's going to win already, but who knows?
Really?
I could be. I have a feeling I know who's going to win this. It's one of the craziest videos I've ever seen, so I'm pretty sure.
Well, it is up to the audience.
That is true. That is true. I think they will agree, though.
Well, look at Finn. You're being a bit cocky, mate.
I could be wrong.
All right. So credit to Harley. I did leave her a message and ask her if I could use this, and I haven't heard back from her, so I'm playing it anyway. But she's got me on her channel, so I doubt she's going to have an issue with it.
She's already targeted you, has she?
Oh, no, she likes my fun stuffs.
Ah, okay. Cool.
Yeah. So this does go for 3 minutes. This does go for 3 minutes. And so we're already we've only got 20, so we're going to keep moving. You might lose a brain cell or two, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Here we go with batshit contender number 3, Molly Golightly, and her theory that Brian Laundrie is still alive.
Besides scrutiny or hate, blah, 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 all we did was ask them to cooperate with the authorities. Is that too much to ask? No. What did they do? They pleaded, nope, we're not talking. Nope, we're going to stay in our house. And they made the situation worse. 10 times worse than it could have been. How often do we see a case like this? Because let me tell you something. There's a lot of women that are being strangled by their boyfriends and their husbands. And they definitely don't get the coverage that Gabby Petito got. Why, you ask? Why? It's because of the Laundries decided to stay silent, and they got everybody all worked up. He's gone. And let me tell you something. My intuition's telling me that he's got a roof over his head and he's eating fine.
Yep.
And that he is most certainly, definitely alive. I'm okay with you disagreeing with me because you want to know something. The media and the lawyer wants you to believe that he is dead so that this can all be over, right? But those parents, they knew they knew where to go. They knew what time to leave. They took a cameraman. Oh, and what's with this morning thing where she's all dressed in black? All dressed in black shoes.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm sorry, get out of here.
It gets better, Phoebe.
I can't. I can. No, they have his DNA. Here we go. I'm not going to talk you into believing what I believe. Okay?
It sounds like that's what you're doing, though.
I was there. Twice. I did not come face to face with them. I saw one person at the window the very first day that I got there. And I lost my fucking mind. It is okay to disagree, but I'm telling you, if you sit there and you believe everything that the media wants to tell you, then you're a dream come true. Where's the gun? Where's the gun? I have no idea. Who was the gun registered to? Why are these people asking these questions? Why is it Ashley Banfield and Brian Ensign asking all these questions? The most obvious questions. Did you aid and abet his escape? Oh, I believe the fifth on that. Okay, so you're fucking guilty. That's
That's not what the fifth means, ticket. Oh my god.
So that's Molly Golightly, who is a woman, not a fly. And yes, she, even though, don't know what the hell that was, but someone else's live. It's been confirmed that the mandible with 2 teeth on it belonged to Brian Laundrie, 100% accurate way to identify someone. Mm-hmm. They also found a partial skull. They've managed to reconstruct it, and they can obviously see the damage caused by a bullet for them to lead to this determination that it was death by suicide using a gun. Now, if he blows his brains out with a gun and he's in a swamp, the guns are quite heavy. It's probably down in the mud somewhere. Who fucking knows? I don't really care about the gun part of it. why she is now contender in the batshit gatherings and a contender for the golden batshit trophy. She is still telling people that he's alive, and she's telling everyone that believes, the FBI, the anthropologists, all the forensic people involved, media, both mainstream and reputable news sources, are all in on telling all of us that this happened, but he's actually alive and somewhere out there living his best life.
Hanging out with Jeffrey.
She's a worthy contender, do you not think? And good credit.
She's
to her.
definitely in it. Yeah, she's definitely an idiot. We're going to come up with a new word for me to say. I need
There
something.
will always be, in every episode of that shit every week, there will be a YouTuber featuring that is part of this show.
Yeah.
It's not just current affairs and news. There will also be someone on YouTube just being
I love it.
batshit.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea.
All right. Now, coming up next.
We can't just stick to being presidents being idiots. We gotta have a bit of variety, you know?
Well, Finn found this little gem. This little gem is definitely a contender. I hope this channel doesn't strike me for playing it, but it's too good not to. This is a definite contender. It's another little video that we need to watch. It only goes for 1:22, but check this one out. This is number 4.
Another great channel.
You endorsed the Breathe Act, which is a series of proposals to transform America's criminal justice system and create, quote, a roadmap for prison abolition. The Breathe Act proposes emptying federal detention facilities within 10 years. To what extent have you wrestled with any potential downsides of releasing into society every single person who's currently in a federal prison?
Yeah, I think that, oh my God, we need to release everybody. That's not what I'm saying. But did you see how many people are mentally ill that are in prison right now?
No, I know, but the act that you endorsed actually says release everyone.
But in 10 years, but think about it, who will release?
But there are like human traffickers,
I know,
child sex. So, but you're saying, do you mean that you don't actually support that? Because you endorse the bill.
No, I endorse the Breathe Act and looking at the policies and how we incarcerate. Absolutely.
But it says in there.
But you cannot just blankly say, "Oh, look, she wants." That's not what I'm.
But that's like in plain text.
You cannot.
Are you
Yeah. I think that everyone's like, "Oh my God, we're gonna just release everybody." That's not what I'm. But did you see how many people are mentally ill that are in prison right now?
No.
So I don't normally pick on people's looks, but that chick looks fucking mental. She already looks crazy, and then what she's saying is completely absurd. Like completely absurd. 10 years. Absolutely. In 10 years, she wants to release everybody.
She wants to release every single incarcerated criminal out of prison within the next decade. And
federal prison.
And she keeps saying how many mentally ill. Now, don't get me wrong. I've got fairly firm views about mentally ill people that are incarcerated. But that's not a way to defend releasing back into the wild the likes of Chris Watts. All other family annihilators, serial killers, people that have been convicted of the most brutal crimes imaginable, back out into the streets.
No, it's definitely a bad idea. Shout out to this channel, Memology 101. Glorious.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
If you're not subscribed, go get them because their videos are brilliant.
They are brilliant, and hopefully they don't strike me. If they do, I might have to retract that comment. Please.
They seem pretty cool. I don't think they'll strike us.
No, hopefully not. But I think we'll just remember the headline. Absolute maniac wants to release every single criminal from federal prisons. So that is batshit number 4.
4? 4 up to.
How do we feel about that? Now, the number 5, I'm toying. I've got 2 options.
Yeah.
I think I've made a decision. I've worked out who I'm going to show. I'll save the other one another day. My Smooth Criminal podcast covers the other kind quite regularly when I do episodes. But, all right, this is a little gem I found not long before we went live.
Oh, perfect. Fresh. The fresh stuff is always the best. Here we go.
Okay. So this is an article
Oh,
from...
yes. This was a while ago, though.
Oh, shit. The 10th of
Yeah.
January. Oh,
Yeah,
bullshit.
this is a while ago.
Sorry. He's got to go.
This
Damn
is great. That is a great
Well, no.
story, though. That is a great
Keep
story.
it in. Let's see what chat. This is a audience participation show. Chat.
Yeah.
Does it bother you? This story is from the start of the year. It is a story. The headline: Drunk man reported missing, joins search party for himself. I do have a backup. If you want me to do the drunk dude joining his own search party, put 1 in chat. But put 2 if you want the other one I've got up my sleeve. Equally as fabulous. And from Florida. Always delivers.
They can't be equal. One has to be the winner. That's the rules.
So, yeah, 1 in chat for the drunk dude or 2 for the story from Florida, which is great as well. We can save 1 for next week. Everyone's saying they've seen it. It's fantastic, but nobody's voting yet. Okay, Deb wants the drunk git. There's a 1 from Deb. Hello, Ruby Tuesday. We've got a 1 from Ruby. Oh, Punky Banana's thrown in a 2. But Joey said both. Actually, fuck it. Let's do that, Finn.
Yeah, let's do both.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's bring back this tweet. I still can't get past the absolute maniac who wants to release every single criminal. Fucking brilliant. Here we go.
If it was up to me, he should be winning, but we'll have to see.
Finn, you do get a vote. You do get a vote.
Do I? Oh, fantastic.
But only 1 vote. So
Only 1 vote. Okay.
use it wisely. Okay, so back in January of this year in Turkey, a drunk man who'd been reported missing ended up joining the search party looking for him. Bayhan Mutlu. He'd been out drinking with his mates, and his wife called authorities because he was missing, but luckily he was able to find himself. So, yeah, he joined his own search party, and age 51, bit of a bender on the town with his mate. They were drinking in a forest in the town of Inegöl, northwest Turkey, late Tuesday. His wife reported him missing after he didn't return home, and she heard he had walked away from his friend drunk.
Who hasn't been there, though? This is a very relatable story. I feel like at a point in all of our lives, we've joined the search party that's searching for ourselves because we were that drunk.
So we've got the gendarmerie and rescue teams are all looking for Mr. Mutlu. He'd actually gone to sleep in a house in the forest. In the morning, he came across members of the search party and decided to help them find the missing person. And he realised he was the focus of the search when they began calling his name. After a while...
can I please read this part?
Yeah.
After a while, they said they were looking for Mr. Bahan. Quoted him saying, "I broke into a cold sweat when I heard my name." Oh, fuck. Oh,
I told them I was Bayhan Mutlu, but they continued to search. They didn't believe me. The truth came out when my friend Masut saw me.
So he told him and they kept searching.
Yeah.
Now now we got a couple of contenders with this one, because now the search party is now idiots, and also the guy, Bayhan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gold.
The only reasonable person in this story is the friend Masut, who spotted him. Now, he'd been searching for himself for more than half an hour.
At least it wasn't something ridiculous like an hour. I mean, that would be absurd.
True. But a fabulous story nonetheless.
Great.
So that's
Absolutely
the story
great story.
of Mr. Bayhan Mutlu. And now to contender number 6 from Florida.
Fantastic.
Always delivers. In my Smooth Criminal podcast, whenever there's a story from Florida, there's a little fan.
Oh, they're good ones. Yeah.
Little...
Florida always has the best stories.
Now, I had to go to a mainstream media channel. It's compulsory for this show that we.
Oh, is it?
It's absolutely.
We got to be fair to Rupert. We know Rupert to be fair to us, so we got to give him one at least.
I came across this gem from today. Arrested couple film themselves having sex in the back of a police car.
Oh my god, that is glorious. Oh, for their OnlyFans. For their OnlyFans. Fuck yes. Yes, this is brilliant. This is exactly the kind of stories we need on here.
Yes, so OnlyFans brings out the best in everyone, doesn't it?
Oh my god.
Look at that, the Aussie Sex Survey. Oh, no, please don't.
Yeah, don't play the videos.
Stop that.
Sorry. It's why we don't go to these websites.
Don't know. That food looks shocking, man. Anyway. Yeah. So a raunchy, we can alternate reading out sentences.
Yelling fuck.
So a raunchy Florida couple got busted for having oral sex in the back of a police car with the man yelling fuck 5-0 during the recorded romp, according to an arrest warrant. You going to read the next bit? Come on, Finn. I like it when you read.
Florida Highway Patrol troopers stopped Jordan Noah, 24, in the early hours of last Tuesday for allegedly driving his black BMW on a suspended license. They offered to give 24-year-old passenger Summer Watkins a ride to a petrol station, but she apparently had other ideas. According to the New York Post, baby, we should record an OnlyFans video back here. Watkins allegedly said to Noah, according to the warrant. You read, because I got to go get my dog.
Yep, calm the farm. When Noah was also put in the back seat of the same squad car, Watkins allegedly asked the cop, what if I suck his dick back here? I want to wait for Finn to come back to bring up I haven't even looked at the photo of these people yet. How nice, says Joey Wilson. Jack loves it. Making use of a good scene with real props. I know. I wonder if there were handcuffs involved. Oh, my God. The world is just... Look, the world is all sorts of things. I've often said on my channel, though, it really annoys me when... Like, the guy that drove through that Christmas parade, so many people are online going, the world's gone crazy. No, that fucking idiot went crazy, right? I don't like it when people say the world's gone crazy when one person does something ridiculous. But there is a lot of shit happening in the world. So the idea of Batsh is just to give us all a bit of a chuckle. Now, Finn, I waited for you to come back because I haven't scrolled down yet to see the offenders, but it looks like there's a photo coming up.
Oh, this is going to be great. I can't wait to see what they look like.
Were they complete strangers? Well, it kind of sounds like...
They've got the OnlyFans, though.
They have, and they're a couple. But the plan was to take her to the petrol station to get fuel. But they both got in the back of the cop car. So here we go. Here's the first photo. Oh, look.
Yeah.
He looks pretty pleased with himself.
He looks pretty happy. He looks pretty happy.
Hi, Lady. He's like, I just had my dick sucked in the back of a cop car.
Oh, yeah.
That's the look on his face, isn't it?
Was it a blowjob or was it full sex, though?
No, it said oral sex. It was a blowy.
Ah, okay. That's not as good. I thought it was full on. Damn.
So she's asked the cop, what if I suck his dick back here? There he is, the post dick sucked smile. And then Officer J.D. Perez Morales said, I told her she couldn't do that. But then Watkins allegedly asked again, can I suck his dick back here? Do you want to read a bit of
it? After again saying no, the officer then let them alone in the back of the car for a short period, only to see later what really went down as he reviewed the prisoner video footage. Shortly after I closed the door, Mr. Noah took his penis out of his shorts and Watkins bent down and began to perform oral sex. Watkins This is the best part. Watkins can be heard saying "fuck 5-0" while giving oral sex. Oh my god! While filming on his phone, yelling, "Can you all hear me? She's sucking dick in the back of a state trooper right now." That's glorious. That's glorious.
It is glorious, but I don't know if they're batshit. I mean,
Yeah.
they've
There's no real idiot in this situation. They're just, two friendly people having a good time.
That's
it's not really like indecent exposure or anything, because they're trapped within the back of the police car, it sounds like.
correct.
So
It's
not like they're out in public doing it.
You know how some news bulletins have a cute animal story at the end to make up for all of the shit they've been forcing into your fucking brain for the last 25 minutes. They're kind of this dude.
That's our version.
He's the cute animal story at the end of Batshit.
Oh my god.
So we're not going to include them in the voting. Now, does anybody in chat, we'll just say hi to some people in chat now, we've covered our stories. Does anyone in chat want to take a link if you've got a batshit? I reckon it went viral too. Hi, everyone that's come in. Sarita, hello. Twiggy, hi, gorgeous. If anyone wants to take a link, if they've got a quick little batshit story to tell, we're more than happy to. I'm going to drop the link into chat now. But I'm just letting you groovers know this show runs on a tight schedule because we're professional, aren't we, Finn? And
yeah, we gotta be.
A bit like Graham Norton, we will red chair you when you've told your story. So there's no jumping up and hanging out for 3 hours. If you think you've got a little batshit story you've heard during the last week that you'd like to share, or somebody in your life did something and you're like, oh my God, you're batshit, then take the link. Come on up and share your tale. It can be a contender for the Golden Batshit, which is the weekly trophy we're going to give out to the story of the week. So all business on schedule. I know we started late too, so I don't mind if we go a few minutes over the hour, but we're doing well with 10 minutes to go. Obviously, as time goes on, people might get more into calling in with a story, a batshit story. Yeah. We don't
surely it'll build.
You don't have to cam up. Just nobody show your doodle. You don't want to be saying no pain.
It's because if you do that, then it's cheating. You immediately win. So you can't have that.
Well, if it's impressive, they wouldn't. But if it was a micro, instant win. Instant win. Just a little recap for those of you wanting to know how this show works. It's called Batshit. Finn and I look at current affairs, news stories. There'll always be some batshit idiot on YouTube that will be thrown in the mix because we're all on YouTube. It makes sense that someone that we are, unfortunate enough to stumble across in our travels. We would also love to throw subscribers' stories into the mix as well. And then what we're going to do at the end of the show is we're going to vote who gets the Golden Batshit for the week. And then the episode at the moment is number 1, but then we're going to add to it whoever won it. So it might be the blowjob in the cop car couple. It could be called the what is it? The maniac releasing the prisoner releasing lady. Wow. Oh, wait a minute. We've got a story here.
Here we go.
I once streaked out front of our Parliament House here and had a photo taken with the security guard.
Nice.
That's pretty impressive. I wouldn't call that batshit, though. That's kind of cool.
It's definitely indecent exposure, though. Well, definitely illegal.
There is that criminal element to it.
Just a slight bit illegal.
If you're going to go to court for something, it might as well be streaking in front of Parliament House, right? Have you ever streaked, Finn?
This is recorded, right? No comment.
Yeah. It is a bit of an Aussie tradition. We like the streaks. I might
It's a good
actually
time.
make a note of that for next week because I need to have an emergency video when you've got to look after the dog or you've got an audio issue. So I might have a streaker compilation on standby for next week.
Oh, jeez.
So it looks like
Get
no
everyone
one's
ready.
taken the link. So we're just going to do a quick recap of the stories. Now, we kicked off the show with Joe Biden. Do you want to
Always great. Always great.
explain to everyone the Joe Biden video? Some people arrived a little bit later.
If you guys missed it, go back and watch. Basically, this moron is reading off reading off the teleprompter and reading out the shit in the teleprompter you're not meant to fucking say.
Including
like a bloody idiot.
Quote.
End of quote. Yes.
Grandma Ducky was drunk and went through the drive-through naked, ordered food and all.
Nice. Did they serve it to you though? That's the question.
Jack says, I have a couple in chat. You've put a few stories in chat. I can only scroll up so far in StreamYard. Hang on a second, Jack. Let's see. What have I missed? Bear with me, everybody.
Oh, no.
So Joe Biden is going to be number one. It'll be one Biden. It'll just be Biden. Hey, Anne-Marie.
Yeah, Jack's got a few good ones. I'll be back in a second.
All right. I'm scrolling. Down. I'm still talking. I'm back up in the Brian Laundrie stuff. Oh, the George Floyd's a bit heavy though.
There's one that says this is from Jack. It says my husband had a client who had to call his dad to bail him out and pick him up from jail. A DUI, and dad showed up drunk. They then called my uncle who was high, and he had drugs on him. All three were jailed.
All right,
that is a glorious story.
We're adding that to the list. That'll be number 6. So
yeah.
My husband and a client had to call his dad to bail him out and pick him up from jail. DUI. Dad showed up drunk. Then they called the uncle who was high and had drunk. All three ended up in jail. So we'll just call them the 3 dudes.
The 3, yeah.
Nice one, Jack. Thank you, Darls. Great story. And you can picture it as it happens, can't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Keep your clothes on in chat, everybody. So, and we've got Punky Banana. Well, we'll add Punky Banana's streaking as well. I think that's up to 7. I reckon that's probably. You'll have to start saving your batshit stories for each week. Shalom, Ian Ellis. Good to see you, Groover.
Yeah. Only one per person. I think that's how we got to keep it. One per week. One each per week. Yeah.
Oh, one viewer. Okay, well, we're going to go with the 3 dudes.
Okay, all right.
The drinks and the stoners. Because Punky's streaking is actually kind of cool. Grandma Ducky, just for the hell of it, told everyone that she showed her boobies to a trucker. So that's great.
Very nice. Very nice.
The 3
Always
Stooges.
Do that.
Well, see, there we go. We'll call it the 3 Stooges. Punky has actually, by being booted out of the contenders, has saved the day by naming that. All right, so there's
3
6.
Stooges, yeah.
It's time for us to vote for the golden batshit of the week.
Very nice.
Number 1. No, you've got to save your stories, Groovers. Save your stories.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got 6 to vote for. Number 1 was Joe Biden reading out the auto cue. The second one was Australian mainstream media reporting that a child had died from COVID, even though COVID had nothing to do with his kid being in hospital or why he died. Mitch Ryan, but we'll just call that one. We've got Biden, we've got COVID kid. The next one was Molly Golightly, still convinced that Brian Laundrie is alive. So that'll be 3 is MGL. Number 4 was the batshit lady saying that within the next decade, all criminals should be released from federal prisons.
We've already named her. We've already named her the batshit lady.
No, guys, don't vote yet. Wait. You two have to take your votes back because I can't
No, keep voting. Tally them up at the end.
I can't fucking tally and talk at the same time. Have you
We'll count them at the end. Yeah. I can tally them.
Actually, hang on. I'll just write numbers down then. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. God, you guys are jerks. Patience. You're all batshit. Armchair Detective and Deb, you're both batshit. 3 and 2 have already got votes. All right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do the list so everyone knows exactly right. 1, Biden. 2, child died of COVID. Didn't.
Yeah.
3, Molly Golightly saying Brian Laundrie's still alive. 4, release every single prisoner from federal prisons in the next decade. 5 is the couple shagging in the cop car in Florida. 6, there's actually 7. 6 is the drunk guy who went on his own search party. And 7 is the 3 Stooges from Jack in chat.
Yeah. Jack and Blue, you both can only pick one. You can't be putting down 2. What are you doing, guys?
Yeah, you can only vote 1. So Blue has put in a vote for 4.
Mm-hmm. Green Eyes went with T. That's very helpful.
No idea what T is. Joey Wilson's going for 4. Oh, Green Eyes 5. Oh, 5 and T are very close together. Grandma Jackie, she's still debating. All right, we're still waiting for a few more votes. There's 18 people in chat.
Come on, guys. Let's get 18 votes going.
Motivational chat with Anne-Marie. Good to see you, Groover.
Oh, here we go. Jack's gone 5.
Jack's gone 5. 5 is the couple
so far 4's winning it.
Oh, Epicrone's gone.
Oh, 4's really winning it.
4 is release the prisoners. Grandma Ducky's gone 4. So has Lee D. Jack, the final answer is 5.
No, Jack's already voted. He can't vote twice.
Jack's actually a she, but all right.
Oh, she. Sorry, my apologies.
What was the previous vote for Jack? Now I'm confused. No, 5.
It's 5. It's 5. It's 5. Yeah.
Well, no, she said the final answer is 4 or 5. Fuck.
No, 5. It's definitely 5.
4. Look, it's a winner. We've got a winner.
4's definitely got it.
Number 4 wins. Let me.
And that is
on the screen.
1, 2, 3. That's 8. 8 votes for 4. 2 for 5. 2 for 3. 1 for 2. Let's play it again. This
number 4.
This bat. I'll tell you what.
I just want to say to everyone in chat, you guys have been awesome. Finn and I want to do this every Wednesday, but you guys just got straight into it and you've been voting and sharing stories, and hopefully one day some of you will take links as well. Like, I just want to say thank you so much. You've all been absolutely awesome. All right, so let's now just take a moment. Blue through voted for number 4 as well, and let's just enjoy.
4 is definitely the winner
of the first ever, the inaugural Golden Batshit medal. Here we go.
20, you endorsed the Breathe Act, which is a series of proposals to transform America's criminal justice system and create, quote, a roadmap for prison abolition. The Breathe Act proposes emptying federal detention facilities within 10 years. To what extent have you wrestled with any potential downsides of releasing into society every single person who's currently in a federal prison?
Yeah, I think that everyone's like, oh my God, we're going to just release everybody. That's not what I'm... Yeah, do you see how many people are mentally ill that are in prison right now?
No, I know, but the act that you endorsed actually says release everyone.
But in 10 years, but think about it.
There are like human traffickers.
Oh, I know.
Child sex. So, but you're saying, do you mean that you don't actually support that? Because you endorsed the bill.
No, I endorsed the Breathe Act and looking at the policies and how we incarcerate. Absolutely.
But it says in there.
But you cannot just blankly say, "Oh, look, she wants." That's not what I'm.
But that's like in plain text.
You cannot.
Are you crazy? Are
anybody mine?
Yeah, again, I think that everyone's like, oh my God, we're going to just release everybody. That's not what I'm... Yeah, but did you see how many people are mentally ill that are in prison right now?
No.
So congratulations. I'm just going to call this episode Batshit #1 Absolute Maniac Lady.
Do we send her an award as well? Because, I mean, we know who she is. She's a representative. So we could definitely send her something. Send her off for something.
The medal that features, we'll send her a picture of the medal in the opening credits. I haven't created.
Can we buy bat poo? Is it possible to buy bat poo and post it?
I think we'll have trouble posting turds through.
What if we buy it in America, and then we ship it we buy it in the country where the person wins? That way we're supporting local industry as well.
You know what? I would make plastic or make little trophies with an upside down bat from the Batshit show, and we can start.
That'd be good. Like a bat plushie. Maybe we could do bat plushies and send the plushies off to the winners.
I've read about people doing weird things to plushies. I don't feel comfortable sending those out.
Jeez.
But even like a certificate. Why don't we print off a certificate and send them and see if any of our winners get back to us?
That could be good. We can invite them on.
I'm happy to have them on. I mean, that would be like...
that would be a very interesting conversation.
It'd kind of be like a Batshit special episode with a VIP guest. Like a previous winner of a Batshit medal.
That'd be great. We could do like an after hours version.
We could, like a late show.
Yeah.
We could do up a cute little certificate to send to them.
All right. We'll send it off to this representative. We've got her details, so we can definitely make that happen. That shouldn't be
Punky Banana would like the count from the Muppet Show incorporated into the certificate.
Ooh, I don't know if we can afford that.
No.
Too much in royalties.
Basic clip art is what we'll be doing. But I just want to say to you guys, thank you so much. I'm going to rename this episode before we end.
Brilliant.
It's Batshit #1. You guys were here for the very first episode. And Finn, are you okay if I call it Absolute Maniac Lady?
Yeah, go for it. Call it whatever.
Oh, let's see. It wants all federal prisoners released back into the wild in the next decade. It took that. It's a long title, but...
I mean, good on YouTube for taking that.
It's her story. That's how she won it. It's not letting me save it. It's too long. All right. It's
the guy doing the interview, he couldn't believe it. You could see in his face when he's asking her. He was having trouble coming to terms with what she was saying. Like, he was genuinely struggling. Like, have you comprehended what you're saying here? No, you haven't? Okay. You're an idiot.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of fangirling a bit on that guy. He's pretty cute.
Sounded like he had a New Zealand accent almost.
Yeah, and his facial he's like, but isn't that what you're... Oh, Jack, this was great with such heavy stuff going on. Nice break. That's what we wanted to do. And, there will be times when Finn and I might cover a story that's, it could be a little bit heavy, but there's always going to be a lot of fun content too. And you can always email me. I did put Finn's link to his channel in the description and also on my community post. I'd love it if you guys would also subscribe to Finn. Finn does a lot of pretty intellectual
interviews, really.
Interviews, and they're really good. It's good to have Finn here mucking around and having a bit of fun with Batshit too, because he and I, when we're not live on YouTube, we find funny stories and flick them to each other all the time. So it kind of
now we get to share them.
We've just put what we do in Messenger out in the wild for everyone to enjoy.
Exactly.
So thank you, Jack, because that's what we were trying to do. Armchair Detective signing off with have a good day, all stay safe and don't get scammed. Exactly. Lee D loved it. So did Joey. Everyone's really enjoyed it.
So much fun to wake up to. Brilliant.
Yeah.
This is how you want to start your day. Have a laugh at it. Take a clown pill. Relax.
Joey Wilson, because we're showcasing a YouTuber every week, your time can come. I'm sure it will. All in good fun, though. All in good fun. Yep. Remember, good news like Cleo Smith. I have had my hair done, Joey. Thank you for noticing. This is my natural colour. There's been a little bit of more blondie put in, but I'm actually letting my greys mingle with my hair. I'm embracing.
I found one the other day.
Did you really, Finn? But
yeah, I did. I don't know if I can get it on. Can I get it on camera? See it?
Yeah.
Oh,
there's a couple.
Right there. Hey, how dare you? Right there.
You're
getting there. Made it on film.
It makes you look wiser.
Oh, thank you.
Green Eyes has subbed to you, which is awesome. Punky Banana had a great time.
Oh, thank you, Green Eyes.
Sarita says awesome. Thank you for a breath of fresh air. I think that's what Blue's saying. Oh, no kidding. I'm not kidding, Joe. You probably will feature one week as a Batsh shit. And it's all in good fun. We love you. Yeah. Oh, my hair looks lovely. Thank you. Hi, Zozo. You've arrived just when we're signing off. And we are going to sign off. I didn't have time today to do a closing video. I did spend a couple of hours creating. Actually, let me just Finn's channel.
The intro. Yeah, share it in the links. If you guys want to go, it's literally just my name. Yeah. If you guys want to go watch, I usually just do interviews. I just had on one of the senior editors from Who What Why, which is a fantastic news organization. If you want to go check out their website, they've got awesome stories. Very left leaning some of the time, so be careful. But most of the time, really good stories. If you want to know anything about like JFK or anything like that, they are very detailed with basically everything that's going on there. And yeah, just go check out my channel. I usually do interviews with people I find cool. Go check it out. Next week, actually, just while we're on the topic, next week we'll do it on my channel, and then we're just going to do a back and forth. We're
bouncing. So Batsh Fit will be trans.
What I was thinking, we'll do it live on. We'll change live on each one, but we'll upload to both channels. That way, it's always on the same channel. So if you don't want to subscribe to one or the other, you don't have to. It'll still be there, but you'll just get the live if you go to the other channels. That's all.
Yeah, and we'll both always be cross promoting. So like you'll see on my community page that Batsh Shit's over on Finn's, and I did just drop the link. Did it not work?
It's definitely there. I think you can pin it if you want. You can pin the comment.
Yeah, I've got to go to YouTube. Give me 1 second. Pinned. So the link is pinned. It is in the description as well, Groovers.
Nice to meet you too, Blue.
But you guys have been awesome. You just got into the whole vibe we were trying to create.
Jack's just asking for the time.
Well, no, it's always going to be on a Wednesday, but the times, just to keep you all on your toes, will change a little bit because Finn is about to start a new job, and that means there will be some. Wednesday's always my day off, so I'll be able to do shows with Finn, whether it's 4 a.m. on Wednesday morning or 10 p.m. So the times are going to change a little bit, but it will always be Wednesday.
Yep. Very keen.
But it was so good. You guys are honestly the best subs. You all just got into the swing of it. You all worked out what the hell was going on, and you all voted. And congratulations to the absolute maniac lady for taking out the inaugural Golden Batsh Shit Trophy. Finn, thank you so much. It's always so much fun to hang out with you, buddy. We're two people who found each other roaming the YouTube streets, and a friendship was struck, and we've been great buddies ever since. And it's so much fun hanging out with you again today.
You too, Tori. You too. It's been great. Love these episodes. It's a good way to unwind, Yeah,
I feel very
so much of my channel is like serious stuff. So it's good to have like a relaxing and just lean back and laugh at it all these.
I'm totally with you. covering true crime can get a bit heavy, and my day job is really heavy. So I really appreciate this. I mean, I love my job, but it's heavy. So yeah, this has been a really nice outlet for everyone. So Green Eyes, you guys were great. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
the
Green Eyes.
mean streets. So because I didn't get around to doing an outro, I'm going to play the intro that I spent 2 hours making earlier today that goes for a minute. Finn,
Bravo to Tori, everyone.
Yay! We did it, and thank you to everyone in chat. Honestly, this show is as much for you as us. It's all of us together. So thank you so much to everyone too for just getting into the swing of Batshit. And we'll close with the opening because that's what Batshit YouTubers do.